Hope everyone's having a very pleasant Christmas day. We've got 2 videos for you today. We've got this one. It's number 7 on my top 10 countdown, along with the final day of the Attn series. So check that out. Tomorrow we will have our number 6 in the countdown of my favorite boxes to open, along with a second video. It's going to be a throwback Thursday of my Christmas present that my brother got me. So he got me a box for Christmas, and I'm going to be opening that up tomorrow here on the channel. So thank you very, very much for joining us. I hope everyone is having a very peaceful and relaxing day here on Christmas Day. And this is a surprising one, I think, for a lot of people in the top 10. You're thinking, why do you have a $45 freaking box in there, dude? Like most of your boxes you're opening are like $500 average price. Well, I guess a little bit of nepotism, is that the right word here? Or homerism? I'm going after my card here. This is one of my favorite releases this year because there's a card made of me in this checklist, which is pretty crazy. Now, it's not just me. They put me in an influencer checklist with 5 other influencers, and I decided to check out the prices on these boxes and also those cards. The boxes go for about $45 to $50 a box, which is pretty good for Big League. A lot of times, after all the demand for Big League dies off near the end of the year and everyone's going off after other releases, you can usually find these boxes for $25, $30. So the price has held solid around $50 on these boxes. And the Jabs Family Influencer card is actually, it's up there in price and scarcity right now on eBay. I checked. There's only 3 listed on eBay. The cheapest one is $60. Second cheapest, $70, and then there's a graded option, an SGC 10 for $350. So for those of you that have that Jabs Family card in your PC, I really appreciate you holding on to it. There's just not a lot out there. I checked the other Big League influencers, and I think the Jabs Family card is 3 times more scarce on eBay right now than the other ones. But that's just you guys holding on to it. I really appreciate that, and it means a lot to me that you guys are stowing it away in your PC. Thank you very much for that. But we're going to try to find one here. And I bought, I think, 50 cases of Big League. I'm not even joking. My entire closet's filled with cases of Big League. In fact, I thought to myself, what did I just do? Why did I max out my credit card for all this? And the real reason was, I know that 10 years from now, I'm not going to be able to find a case of this again. 5 years from now, maybe I might be paying double the price just because of the scarcity of the cases. So I bought a bunch of cases because every year on my channel's birthday, I'd still like to have this YouTube channel for another 20, 30 years. It'd be nice, right? But I thought every year on my channel's birthday, which is in February, it'd be nice just to sit down and do a full case break of this product, because this is the first time I've ever had a card made of myself, and it might be the last time. So it'd be really cool to do that every year. The channel's birthday is in February. We are going to be, I think, 9 years old for the channel coming up. 9 or 10. I think it's 9 years old. February 9th, I think. 2016 was when we started this channel. And man, we've put up, 3,000 or 4,000 videos since then. All you guys have subscribed. I really appreciate that. But I won't talk any more about that because you're probably here for the rips. Let's get into this. Dylan Beard has 2 boxes. Good luck, Dylan. Number 7 on my list. And we're looking for autographs. The rookie cards in here now, all of the rookie class from 2024 is not represented. You don't have a lot of the guys that came on board around the time of Chrome with all the Jacksons and Wyatt Langford and Paul Skeens. They're not in this checklist because this set came out a little earlier in the season. But you've got Ellie De La Cruz in here. You got Jason Dominguez in here and some of the other decent earlier rookies from 2024. Autographs usually fall about, I'd say, about 67% of the hobby boxes will get one. It's not all the time. It'd be nice if next year they put just an automatic auto in each box. But I'll tell you what, I would not be surprised if we pull 2 autos out of these 4 boxes. And I'm hopeful, I think it's probable we pull 3. We'll see how we do. Dylan Beard with the first one. We're looking for the influencer cards. There's cards made of 5 influencers. There's mine. There's someone named Dr. Collectible, who I think is an Instagram influencer. Interestingly enough, Tops used my background that I provided for his background as well. We've got Breaks with Jess. We've got Striker, Breaks, and Shy City Pools. those are the 5. You can check all of those influencer cards out on eBay. Some of them range as low as $1.99 you can get them for. So check them out if you want to get that set put together. And here we go. We start off with an autograph. Junior Caminero, and it is numbered to 50. Wow. So I told you there's a good shot of finding some autographs in this. There's no guarantee. But to find a Caminero out of 50, that's a really good rookie, and it's a numbered auto. I'll tell you what, Big League's a good product. It is a very kid-friendly product. Like, you're looking through the designs. The design, if I'm rating the design, honestly, I'm probably giving it rather a low grade of maybe like a 3. It doesn't really do much for me. I like the fact that they have foil parallels in there. There's a Cody Bellinger. That's a box hit. You get one of those per box. They also have other parallels as well. They have reds, which are much more rare. They also have golds, which are even rarer than that. And those are all old players, I believe. But that's pretty nice. So, a nice Junior Caminero for Dylan in the very first box. Nice autograph right there. Speaking of autographs, I saw yesterday that Topps released an image that said, for the first time in years, Barry Bonds is going to have on-card autos in 2025. They showed a picture of a 1990 Topps card. It looks like it's from Archives. So it looks like January 8th, Bonds is back. So I always love Archives so much. If Archives would have come out earlier in the year, maybe before mid-December, I would have had it on my checklist here in my top 10. Probably would have been maybe even in the top 5. But I'm really stoked to go after Bonds. It looked like in the image they showed yesterday, he's going to be in this Giants uniform, which is fine. I'd like to see him in a Pirates uniform. In 1990, he was on the Pirates, for Pete's sake. But anyway, here we go with the second half of Dylan's stack. We'll see what we can find for you there. Hey, Walker Buehler. He just signed a day or two ago a $21 million one-year contract with the Boston Red Sox. I kind of called that one. You know, coming off of an injury-riddled season, coming back from Tommy John. And if you're a pitcher with, high upside like Buehler is, if he's healthy, there's injury concerns right now surrounding him. So he could either take a lesser deal, less money and less years. Maybe he could have got 3 years and $70 million or something like that. But he realizes if he can be healthy, win 15, 16, 17 games, put up like around a 3 ERA, right in line with his career totals, he could probably get over $100 million easily. Walker Buehler is, after all, ace-level potential. At least he used to be before his Tommy John surgery. Dylan has a second box. So, Dylan, we got one auto for you already. Let's see if we can find another. Now, if you're wondering how often do those influencer cards pop out, it might be about one per case. I don't know if there's an actual kind of odds quote on those cards. Maybe one per case from my experience. I remember I pulled several of the other ones before pulling my own eventually. I had a $1,000 bounty actually in our breaks when we were chasing after that one. I just wanted to pull one of myself, and it took a little while. Eventually we got there, but I ended up PayPaling the person that found it in their break $1,000. It was Chris. Cubs fan Chris, as some people know him in the chats. Big Cubs fan. Anyway, here we go with the second box. We got an auto out of the first one. Let's see if we can get another one here. Jeremy Pena on the foil. Again, the blue foil is what you want. The regular foils aren't going to really add too much value at all. Logan Webb right there. Ronnie Mauricio. Some people will ask, who's a sleeper rookie? Maybe Ronnie Mauricio. There's a Bobby Witt on the blue. Mauricio, people totally, completely forgotten about him. But he always had high upside. Blew out his leg in winter ball and didn't even play this year. Ken Griffey Jr. on the insert right there. All right, we got 4 boxes we're doing in this video, so it's not even $200 worth of cards here. It's a lot of cards for, what is it, $180? Which wouldn't even buy you a single Bowman Chrome Master Box, all of this. So if you are on a little bit of a tighter budget for your card collecting, purchases, why not go rip a box of Big League and see what you can find? It's all a lottery ticket anyway. I saw that the Powerball yesterday. I was at Walmart doing some last-minute shopping. What do I need to go to Walmart for? I think wrapping paper. No cards. Man, the card section was wiped clean. But I saw the Powerball was up to $970 million yesterday. I haven't checked to see if my tickets hit. Wouldn't that be something? I looked at my wallet. I had $10. So I bought $10. I don't even know why I thought of that. Probably because I'm thinking like, ripping a box of cards. Everyone knows it. It's like playing a lottery. Except with the cards, you get to keep them. That Powerball ticket, if it doesn't hit, you just throw it away. But with the cards, like this box right here, it might not hit. We might not get too much value in it, but you could have the cards, put together the base set, go after some of these insert sets as well. Looking for an autograph here. We have not seen one yet. There's a Become a Big Leaguer. You get about one of those per box, little contest to go out and not actually become a big leaguer. That would be amazing. To actually play in a game, they wouldn't allow that. I think you get to take batting practice on the field. But yeah, if you would actually get in the game, you get into the baseball reference page. I've had dreams about that before. Not for some time, but I used to dream that I got a single at bat and got into the baseball reference, had my own baseball reference page with the Pirates. One at bat. Oh, there's one player that actually did get that opportunity. What was his name? Was it Greenberg? Something like 2013. Was it Adam Greenberg? One at bat for the Marlins. It's a good story. Anyway, P. Wirt is coming up next. Let me move Dylan's cards up and off camera. All right, here we go for P. Wirt. Let's see what we can do for you with this box. It's another big league box. Half of the boxes have hit with an auto so far. We still have half of the boxes left in this video on this Christmas Day. For those of you that have received a white Christmas, congratulations. I'm jealous. We always are dreaming of a white Christmas here in Pennsylvania, but seldom ever get it. It's always a big deal when we do. That's about all the snow I can really support. I'm cool with it up through December. Then once January gets here, I'm just looking forward to spring training. I'm looking at the calendar and be like, all right, well, we got 5 weeks till pitchers and catchers. Let's not have any snow between then and now. I'm just ready for spring. All right, P. Wirt. Here's your first stack of Big League. Now, I promise you, all of the other releases that we have are all going to be much more expensive than this. The rest of the countdown. Not that makes a product great or not, but the more a product costs, the higher the upside is. Hey, we got another autograph right there. 2 for 3. It is a J.D. Davis blue foil autograph right there. Not too shabby. So P. Wirt hits one as well. Again, you hit autos in this pretty frequently. At least half of the boxes have autos, and many times 2 out of 3 do. And right now, we are right at that 2 out of 3 that I said at the beginning of the video. And now it's just that fourth and final box. Is that going to be an auto box? Or it's going to have nothing in it? There's Sal Frelick. Alrighty, let's see. Cedar Rafaela just pulled his autograph not too long ago in the breaks. It was my first Bowman for Camille autograph, which is pretty nice. There's Yamamoto. Ellie De La Cruz for the first time today, surprisingly enough. I think Ellie De La Cruz should go out of his way next year to honor Ricky Henderson and his legacy and steal 100 bags. The first half of the season last year, he was on pace for it. He was on pace for like 104, 105 bags. And then the second half, he just really stopped stealing. I don't know if he got the red light or they took the green light away from him or they just stopped telling him to steal, or he just didn't really want to push his body. I don't know why, but he stopped stealing. They've given players so many more advantages on the base pass in the past couple of years with the stolen bases by making the bases bigger, limiting how many times a pitcher can throw over to first base. I hope he goes out of his way to get 100, and then when he gets 100, I hope he dedicates it to Ricky Henderson. That was just crazy last week how Ricky passed away. one of the all-time greats and way, way too young, just 65 years old. Ricky always seemed to me like one of those timeless, larger-than-life figures. You know, every time you saw him, just super ripped, super healthy looking, and just got to appreciate every single day you got. So rest in peace, Ricky Henderson, and let's see if we can find one of those influencer cards here the rest of this box. Again, they're tough to find. It's not like we're going to have an easy time finding it. That's why we're going to do a whole case break when we celebrate the channel birthday in February. And that's why I bought so many cases of them, because I'm hopeful that the time that I pulled my card here on the channel wasn't the only time it'll ever be pulled by me. I hope to pull it again. And let's see if Josh can have it. He's got our final box here. Josh, thank you very much. Let's see what we can find for you in this fourth and final box on this Christmas Day. Double upload day for you today. I'm trying to think if I have any more double upload days coming up. Bowman's Best comes out on Friday. My cases, though, my case guy didn't have any of those, so my cases are going to be a little bit delayed. I'll have to just buy them off of a third party, and I'll have them for you for our first live stream of the year. Whatnot, New Year's Day. So I know it's Christmas and it's Wednesday today, and you're usually used to tuning into us on Whatnot around 5:30 or 6 p.m. for 5 hours of breaks and chat and all that, but it's Christmas, so spend it with your families. And we'll be back next Wednesday on New Year's Day to kick off 2025 with the brand new Bowman's Best and triple threads and all the other products that we love ripping over there every week. There's a Dominguez Good Vibrations card. Can we get one final auto? Can we go for 3? We'll see. Topps Big League, a super low value product. In fact, I think it is the least expensive hobby box that you can buy. At about $45, that's the price of some blaster boxes out there. You know, if you go to your card store, a lot of card stores will jack up the price of like a chrome box to $45. Alrighty. Shohei Ohtani in there with Walker Buehler, Cal Ripken Jr., the Iron Man Big League card, and Christian Walker. But this is a really nice set for kids. Kind of sad that opening day is gone. I think opening day is just perfect for kids. Opening day, there's really no value in that set. It's just fun to rip those packs. You know, you got 10. You could go buy a blaster box of those back in the day for $10 and get, what was it? Was it 10 packs? I can't even remember. There's a bunch of packs in there. Maybe it was $20, 20 packs. But the cards were low value, so if you had a little 6 or 7-year-old, you could let them just, you know, find one of those. I think they even had hanger boxes for like $5. Find a hanger box, give them 60 cards, and they can damage those cards, and who cares? They can play with the cards like we used to when we were kids. You can always tell, well, I guess by the year 2, but you can tell which cards I had when I was a little kid. I got into cards when I was 8, and all those cards have signs of wear. They're not awful. It's not like I did what my dad used to do and throw them against the wall like this in a game called Rounders, interestingly enough. They used to prop up all the cards like this along the baseboard of the wall, and then they'd flip the cards and they knock them down, and then whoever knocked down the last card got all the cards. My dad said he lost some of his Mickey Mantles that way. There's Ellie De La Cruz. My dad was a huge Mantle fan, and I was always wondering, why don't you have any Mantles in your collection? And that's why he lost them all that way, I guess. But a lot of the cards he did have had very, very rounded corners. And here we go. We got 3 autos. Told you. A good bit of these hobby boxes, although no guarantee of an auto, do give you an auto. That is 3 out of the 4 boxes gave you an autograph. Very, very nice. Now, I would have rather have hit an influencer card because those are relatively harder to find. There's 1,000 made of each. So that would have been a much more interesting pool for me, but it's still nice to have autos. Ryan Pepio autograph right there, and here he is. We talked about him earlier. Ricky Henderson. What a show, man. Great card right there. The fun box on the back. Ricky insists that his bobbleheads have dirt on the front of the uniform. What a character. And by the way, we have to stop and also wish Ricky Henderson today a heavenly birthday. Today's his birthday. Ricky Henderson, December 25th. I've known that since I was like 9 years old. Looking at the back of the baseball card, I was like, oh, wow, Ricky Henderson's birthday is on Christmas. Today would have been his 66th. So happy heavenly birthday, Ricky Henderson. And Merry Christmas to everybody out there as we wrap this one up. Sal Frelick. Now, we did not find an influencer card, but we'll be back in about, 2 months, 9 weeks. And we're going to try for a case break. We're going to break a whole case of these, 20 boxes. And we're going to go after that Jab's Family Influencer card. It'll be a fun time. So if you want to buy into those breaks, check us out on Patreon. We sell all of our break spots there here on YouTube. We also do breaks on Whatnot. We do those every Wednesday and Sunday. No Whatnot streams until New Year's Day. That's when we'll start back up with those. Wednesday, January the 1st. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. And I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.